Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to do a special video and we're going to review this 20-foot Gemmy Airblown Inflatable Snowman. This design first came out in 2018, then it got remade in 2019, and again it got remade again this year in 2020. So this thing looks pretty cool. You know, the generic snowman, but you know, this size is what counts. This thing is 20 feet. This is the biggest Gemmy snowman in the world as of now, release-wise. This thing has 5 C7s and a YEF 60, which is a terrible decision. Definitely needs a YEF 200 or a YEF 125 to help it get up. It takes 10 to 15 minutes to get up, which is ridiculous. I had another one, the same one, a 2018 model, that got 3 massive rips in it. So then this year, when this went Black Friday clearance for $129, I bought a new one. But my other one, I modified it with YF 200. This one, because of the current and because of time and whatnot, I didn't. Now this thing definitely has some things too that are pros about it. Size. It doesn't look too bad. I think it looks like a nice classic Christmas snowman. Con is definitely needs 2 more tether attachments, one there and one there, because it's so big and they only give you 2 tether attachments and 4 tethers, which is a huge no-no. Anything that's 14 foot or bigger, instantly 4 tethers, no question asked. That's just being lazy and being cheap and stupid. Mainly stupid. That's just being stupid, and you can't fix stupid no matter how hard you try. You just can't fix it. So, another thing is that arm is just a touch weird as opposed to Santa. We'll take a quick look at Santa as opposed to that. That looks better, but some people complain about that. It doesn't bother me that much. It's a snowman. Although I will complain about the base fan. I love base fans, but this needs a stronger base fan, hands down. One thing that I like about it is it has a tether attachment down there and tether attachment down there, which is great. It definitely needs it. Another thing worth mentioning is the mistletoe is the same size as like a 12-foot snowman or something like this. It's 9.5-foot snowman here. The mistletoe I think definitely should be bigger, but that doesn't bother me. Definitely needs a stronger fan, YF 125 or 200, and 2 more tether attachment up there. And another thing, the fabric, the white fabric is actually slightly thicker as opposed to a regular inflatable, but the green and black and red and the orange, it's normal inflatable fabric, which is a shame. Definitely this thing needs really good colossal fabric, such as the 16-foot black Punker Reaper from 2016 from Lowe's and the 2017 purple one. Definitely would be more appropriate. Now this thing is huge. This thing is definitely a hit in my display. We'll get a closer look to it. Okay, I'm 6 foot tall. There's the top of my head right there about. So this thing definitely is big. Also pretty thick and pretty wide, which is nice because typically with a lot of bigger inflatables you get this skinny stuff and thin flat stuff, which I hate. I like thick stuff that sticks out, you know. But this guy does have a little trouble getting air sometimes. You need to come pick it up because the fan gets caught, but once it's up it's fine. My other one really struggled with it, but the 200 helped it. You know, it is what it is. Do I recommend it? Yes. Although in 2018, 2019, he was 180. This year they marked it up 190, 10 bucks more, which still isn't bad for this. Because if this was at Lowe's, this thing would be $299, I guarantee you. So yeah, that's that. Like I said, I got for $129 with a Black Friday deal, which was pretty cool. And this thing, it's nice. I recommend it. We give it a rating. Wow factor, definitely 10. It's gonna be kind of like a robbery, if you will, like my edition. We're gonna keep wow factor, and we're gonna throw in the fan factor, if you will. Meaning, is the fan good for it? It gets a we're gonna give it a 6 1/4 because it's a base fan, not a cheap fan. I wouldn't be surprised if they try putting 2 cheap fans in this next year. But would Gemmy ever get rid of all base fans? No, I don't think they're gonna go that far. Although I think they're gonna keep cutting them for sure and put more cheap fans in. I blame the stores more on that. I blame the stores for putting. I blame At Home for the 60 in this. So At Home, if you're watching this, that was a really stupid decision. Not to mention a lot of your shit that you do is stupid at home because constantly keep getting the same stuff remade after remade after remade. They're only bringing like 2-3 new items. As a collector like myself, I like adding new design inflatables to my display, and if you come back with the same stuff over and over again, you know, I can't buy from you guys unless they break or something. As opposed to this, the new Nutcracker, perfect. Next year, I really hope you guys get a 20-foot penguin. A 20-foot penguin I think would be really cool. Or a 20-foot Christmas tree. Or a 20-foot polar bear. You know, I think we need at least one new 20-footer every year. I'm really hoping a penguin, Gemmy penguin, 20-foot penguin comes available next year. I would love to get one. And for Halloween, I hope definitely next year that there's a 20-foot pumpkin, a 20-foot witch, and a 20-foot Grim Reaper. I think it's time we start getting some big Halloween ones, for sure. And yeah, so that's him. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll get to the next review.